Hi Libras. First of all, happy birthday. And I just want to get right to it. I've been feeling you guys are much more laid back than usual. Of course, you're still getting your work done and you're still on top of your tasks. But there's this kind of like feeling of exclusion. I just want to be laid back from the crowd. I don't really want to be with everybody in this kind of chaotic situation, whether you're at work or school or, excuse this situation, all this, sorry, my hair is just a disaster. So, yeah, there's this exclusion. I want to lay back. I want to be kind of to myself. And that's where, a lot of our air sign qualities come in, right? I'm Libra rising. You guys know that. There's like, I don't really want to be with the crowd right now. Just like, leave me alone over here and I'll be good. And I'll be chilling. And you guys are social, but when you guys want to interact with people, it's because you're getting something out of it. It's not because you have to interact, right? You only interact if you decide you're gonna get something out of it. And lately, you haven't been feeling like Libra card. Hello! Okay, so it shows me we're on track. Hello, Libras. This is your month, If you're not getting something out of... Oh, here we go. Okay, so... I'm going to angle the camera down. If you're not getting something out of being around people, is what I'm trying to say, then you just won't do it. You'll just stay home. Right? But if you need to go out for a particular purpose, right? If you feel like you need to go out because, you want to show your man or whatever, like, hey, I have fun with the girls too, or, I have this work thing I need to do, this social work thing. But you don't do it if you don't feel like you need to do it. Okay, let's talk about this. So, first, of course, the Libra card came out with the... This is so funny. I knew this was going to come out. I had a private reading for a Libra a couple days ago, and it was like almost exact cards that came out. And I'm still going to keep pulling. I just want to get my bearings here. So, the Six of Swords. What are we doing here? Like I was just saying, we want to socialize only if we need to socialize, right? There's no need to be around a group of people if we feel like this, if we feel like the Five of Cups, if we feel like lonesome and lonely and like, there's no need for that. You'll just go home. But if you're going to get something out of it, please, by all means, go be social. But this is showing me that you are detaching from a social aspect. You're wanting to be with yourself more. And we have our sword here, right? And the Justice card and the Libra card is always so, like... it's always so clear, right? Look, I want justice. I have my sword. So if you don't give me justice and balance, I will use this fucking sword, right? I will use my air sign qualities to cut you. Other than that, you're just sitting here pretty chill. If someone tries to test you, right? If you've been feeling like this lately, if you've been feeling like the Five of Cups, and you're feeling like, where are my what am I supposed to be doing here on earth, right? What am I supposed to be doing? Look at all the cups spilled over. Instead of turning around and looking at all the cups that I do have, the full cups, the cups that are standing up. If we're sitting here in sorrow, then we need to seclude, and we need to be alone for a while, and we need to drift away from the situation using our swords, using our swords. We need to drift away from the situation that makes us feel this way. And this can be a particular person or just a mood that you guys have been having lately. Okay, that one wanted to flip out. Okay, the Strength card. So, that's pretty powerful, right? What takes strength? It's not, when you look at somebody, right? If you look at somebody, what is the strongest, I'm sorry, it's hard to, I'm trying to connect to you guys and it's making me a little sad because of the Five of Cups, but the strongest person in the room is not the loudest. The strongest person in the room is the most put together and the most precise and the most balanced. So if you're out here having to roar because you feel like shit, and because you feel sorrow, and because you feel pain, and because you feel like you have nothing to look forward to, the strength in that is overcoming the overwhelming feeling of wanting to stand out and be loud and be a part of the crowd. The important thing is to withdraw, and that shows strength. Because when you withdraw and you walk away from a particular person or situation, that shows more strength than anything, than being loud and getting angry, right? The person that is loud and angry is not the strongest one in the room. You guys know that. So if you feel like antisocial during your birthday month, that's okay. You don't need to be forced to do anything you don't want to do. You know, and of course this is leading into what I wanted to talk about seclusion. So if you have to seclude yourself, do it. That shows a lot of strength. If people are texting you and calling you and hitting you up, and whether it's your friends or your family or whatever the situation, and they're, annoying you by saying, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. All you have to be like is, no, I'm sorry, I don't feel like it. I kind of feel like this. You don't even need to explain why. You can just say, yeah, I'm feeling a little down. Oh no, but we have a whole party set up and everything is gonna be super fun and it's your birthday, let's go out, let's party. No, I'm good. I'd rather just have like a kickback and maybe, a couple good friends over, or just my family. I don't feel like a huge loud party, because that brings you more balance into your life, right? If you're expressing yourself more, it helps you bring that Libra balance that you definitely need in your life. Otherwise, you'll go crazy, right? There's something also to be said about the Strength card coming out, because it gives me a little bit of anxiety, because it's like, ooh, I thought I was being strong, but why is all this happening? Why is all this shit happening? Why am I feeling like this? Well, we need to seclude and think and kind of go into a hermit-like state to fully understand that. And it could be a depression, but I'm not seeing it so much as a depression. I'm seeing it more as like, I just don't feel like being around a bunch of people right now. I don't feel like, do any of these cards look like they're being social? No. Absolutely not. There is no social gain to be had this month. I feel like if you have to go out, it's going to feel like, it's going to feel like a lot of work. It's going to feel like, you know, you guys, you're very good at being social. You're very good at getting along with whoever you need to get along with at the time, right? Just on a surface level, right? But if you really are not in the mood for doing that, you will feel so out of balance and out of whack. You're just gonna you're gonna want to keep running, right? Hop in the boat and keep going. I don't want to deal with this. There's this feeling of like, I don't want to deal with this. I want to. Okay, perfect. There's 2 more that came out. Oh, look at that. Wands. Okay, 10 of Wands. Look at this burden. Only he is having this burden right now, right? Only he is showing this burden. Nobody's helping him with this. He's holding all these wands on his back. He's doing all the labor and all the work. You guys always work hard, but you've been working extra hard. And October is going to be exactly that. You're going to work extra hard. You don't have time to fool around with and getting drunk or hanging out with people that are drunk, or doesn't even need to be that heavy of a party situation. It could be just people wanting to socialize and go out to dinner and do things that you normally are fine with, but you don't really feel like doing this right now. And that's okay to not be so social in your birthday month. Don't let people force you to do that, because we also have this here. You guys know. Victory. This shows victory and stamina. It's taking you guys a lot to not prove yourselves, right? To not prove that, hey, look, I can show you guys. I have the strength and the power and the will, and I'm fun, and I can hang. I mean, this guy's a little bit, yes, he's victorious, but he's also showing off a little bit, right? Look at that. Even his horse is like looking at him like, what? Little side eye there. Like, can we not, like, you know, you're not the most important one in the world. We can chill. We can get off your high horse for a second, right? And by you doing that, sometimes you guys don't like to get off your high horse. And by that, I mean, being real, I mean, I'm a Libra rising, so trust me, I get it. I'm talking to myself too. Sometimes you don't like getting off your high horse because it makes you look like you're one of the crowd. You don't like to look like you're one of the crowd. You like your throne. You for sure like your throne. You don't want to be one of the crowd. That might show weakness, right? You might be regular. You might be just like a regular person. Regular people have burdens. Regular people, everybody has a burden. Everybody has a moment in time where they feel like, look at all this shit happening to me, instead of turning around and looking at what they do have, right? Being pessimistic doesn't necessarily mean you are going to stay there forever and you're going to stay in this state. But out of your pessimism brings a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of clarity and a little bit of feeling like how you're supposed to feel with the Justice card. You're supposed to feel like this. You're not supposed to feel like this. Right? There's a decision that's pretty powerful when we want to seclude ourselves, right, from the crowd. when we want to drift away, this can be not, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a popular opinion, right? When you're like, hey, I just need to get away for a bit, I need to just be in my own head and kind of just skedaddle from some people, right? That's not the popular opinion. And you guys like to be all going along with the popular opinion, right? You guys like that. You guys like to be the ones that are having the good time, that are showing everybody that you're strong and you're fun and you're happy and you're... No, that's not what's coming out this month. You're not feeling like that. And that's okay, especially for your birthday month. It's okay. You don't have to be up on your high horse. You don't have to be looked at like this guy, like he's if he doesn't come through, then who else is going to come through, right? If this guy isn't showing off, then who is he? And Libras, you know, if you want to hang back a little, hang back. And people might come to you and they might say, hey, like, what's up? What's going on? Are you okay? Are you okay? Just be like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just sitting on my throne. I'm just chilling. I just need some time, right? I just need some time. And Libras, when you're feeling like, you're one against, you know, many things or many people, you don't like that. That makes you uncomfortable. Makes you very uncomfortable. Okay, here we go. So, what was I just talking about? Okay, sorry for the glare. 5 of Cups, right? Cleansing. What's this? 5 of Cups. What? Yeah, coming out in the same... in different decks, 2 different decks, the Goddess deck and the Rider White deck. But 5 of Cups coming out twice? See, this is it. This is why I do what I'm doing. Because it's showing me exactly what needs to happen and how you guys are feeling. By taking the steps back, reeling it back, right? Reel yourself in. By taking a few steps back and walking away from some people, it's going to help you with cleansing your inner soul and your inner spirit and your mentality and it's going to help you not feel like this anymore. It's going to help you get rid of the sorrow. Wow. Okay, and then we also have Athena, the Chariot. Wow, look at that, right? Talking about riding in on your horse. Right? Now with Athena, this is about rescuing yourself, mind, body, soul. You know, I've talked about Athena a million times. And my favorite thing about Athena is that not everything is black and white. Not everything has to be black and white. There is a gray area. And when you're charging forward and you're moving forward and you're not taking a rest, right? It can be dangerous. Because look, does she look like she's stopping anytime soon? No. She's riding in on her chariot, pushing through the shit, and she's not going to stop until she absolutely feels like it's necessary. And right now, you guys are like, yeah, I feel like it's absolutely necessary to stop. You know, for the majority of you, you guys are like, I feel like I need to just stop for a minute. I need to just reel it in, be alone, and sit down with myself and like hang out with myself. And that's healthy because it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna it doesn't mean you're going to be more in sorrow, more in your Five of Cups energy, right? It doesn't mean that. It means you're going to push through and work through your issues. And you're going to jump down off of what you feel like when you feel like it's necessary to stop, which I think it is right now for you guys. A lot of you guys. It's very necessary to stop. There's a lot here, right? But the biggest thing is that we have the Justice card. And when the Justice card comes out, I know I'm channeling you guys. You guys are the Libras, and you want to just be on your throne, and you don't want to have to use your sword. You're afraid you might have to use your sword if you socialize, or if you're around people you don't really want to be around. Okay, now I'm pulling an oracle card. This month, right? If you guys don't want to be around certain people, just don't. That shows more strength than anything. They'll be like, yo, where's so-and-so at? Oh, she decided she didn't want to come out, or he didn't want to come out. Oh, but it's his birthday. It's her birthday. What's going on? Is she okay? Yes, you're fine. That shows more strength when you are able to tell people, yes, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I just need to chill out for a bit. I don't need to be around loud people necessarily this month. I feel like hanging back, right? Okay. Let's pull the oracle card for Libra. Yeah, I see if you guys want to have a small get-together, have a small get-together. Just like close friends and family, if that's really what you want to do. If you don't even feel like doing that, that's fine. It's okay to not be okay, right? It's okay to just look like you're not okay for a couple minutes. You have a bunch of friends and family that will support you with whatever comes into the picture, however you're feeling. You don't need to always be the strong one, and showing the most strength actually to people that look up to you, right? Showing the most strength is letting people know, hey, I'm just not feeling it. Even your loved one, right? If you have one. Okay, look at that. Oracle card, perception. Perception. Yeah. How are you looking at it? Are you looking at it like, oh, I'm going to look weak if I don't go out and hang out with these people? And like, no. All of these cards are about how you're going to show your inner strength. How are you going to do it? How are you going to show that you just have way too many burdens? Are you looking at it like, oh, it's the end of the world? No. You guys don't look at it like that. Your perception is always in the more positive realm, I'd like to say. You guys are always trying to be more optimistic, right? You guys try for that. But you're also a little bit afraid if you don't sit back and chill, you might have to use your sword. You don't want to have to use your sword, right? So I'm going to put the adventuring on the Five of Cups. This is about letting go and healing deep-rooted emotional issues. And I'm just going to put the clear quartz on you guys. You guys need a little bit of a recharge. And it's okay to seclude yourself, to recharge. This is about your mental health. This is about your exhaustion of having too many things to deal with. Just let people know. Jump down off your horse and just say, hey, I need a break. I'm also going to put some amethyst right here too. And this month you guys will have a lot of spiritual healing. You guys are going to come into some exciting revelations. Okay, I'm picking an angel card. Some exciting revelations this month. And I can't tell you what they are, but I will tell you. It's going to be different for everyone, but for the majority of you, it's going to be somewhere in the realm of, am I giving too much? And if I'm giving too much, who am I giving it to? And should I give more to myself? Okay? Angel card is truth. So, hello. You know me, guys. You know me. Speaking your truth allows you to let people know your perception on everything, right? Speaking your truth allows you to show more strength. Speaking your truth instead of going out or doing things you don't want to do, this could be also related to work, right? It doesn't necessarily mean partying or going out or going to dinner with your friends or social, but I see it more on the social sector. But it could be also with work, right? Speak your truth. Let people know what is going on with you. They're not going to look at you like you're weak. I know you're afraid of that. You're not weak for wanting to seclude. It actually makes you stronger to have some more self-healing time. You guys need that time. Okay? Anyways, happy birthday, and I'll see you guys next month. Love you, Libras.